Good morning, preppers! It's a fun family prepping day. All right, today we're gonna make homemade MREs. And if you ever had an MRE, they're delicious and nutritious. Not really, what do you think, Sam?
Depends on the MRE.
There's certain flavors that, I'll be honest with you, I loved back in the day, but we're actually gonna make homemade MREs at a fraction of the cost, and it's something all the kids will love doing. So let me give you a quick idea of some of the things we're gonna be doing. First, we have some stuff like rice and potatoes. We have breakfast items, Pop-Tarts, yum. And some oatmeal. And then we get into some drinks. You wanna put some drinks in there. We have coffee, we can put tea in there, some raisins. You have to have some snacks. Then the meals are actually some of the best things you can do. We have like, buffalo style chicken, salmon, or you can do other things too, it doesn't matter. Some bubblegum balls, that'd be good. Some crackers, pretzels, and some cookies, snack cakes, and stuff like that. So ultimately, you wanna make it so there's enough in there to have breakfast, lunch, and a dinner perhaps, and even some snacks too, because if you're talking about an MRE, we're not talking about sitting at home for all day. We're talking about you're on the go, on the run perhaps, who knows? So you wanna put a lot of high calorie stuff in there to keep you charged up and energized. So we're gonna show you what we're gonna put in everybody's pack. Then we have a vacuum sealer too. We'll seal it up and make our homemade MREs. Okay, a quick tip. The rice is not just regular rice, it's instant rice. And the potatoes, of course, we have potato flakes too. So what you do, put them in Ziploc bags, and when the time comes, everybody in our family has one of these aluminum canisters. You simply just take it, pop her open, pour the rice in, and then put enough water in to saturate the rice and close it off. And then we usually just like either put this in our bag or a carabiner on there. Let it sit for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and since it's instant rice and instant potatoes, by the time you get to wherever you're going, bugging out, whatever the case may be, it'll be ready. Now, when it comes to the potatoes, you might have a hard time getting your mashed potatoes out of this can. So if you actually have one of the wider open cans, it might work a little better for that. But either way, the point being is for the instant rice and the instant potatoes, it's all you need is some water and some time. 2 hours, and it's good to go. Num, 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 num. All right, now when it comes to drinks, we have instant coffee that we don't have to deal with all the things that have to go with it. We have tea bags, or we actually have these ones. These are actual energy drinks. Now, the only thing we'll use as far as sweeteners go is stevia or no sweetener at all. I mean, you can actually use regular sugar, I suppose, but we stay away from all those artificial sweeteners, really bad stuff. So we actually have those, and we have these, and oops, actually the same thing, isn't it? Here we go. We have these. And these are more electrolyte drinks, which are really good for you. And these actually are more flavored drinks. But either way, actually filling this up into your bottle works really well to be able to keep you hydrated, keep your vitamins going, and your energy levels up as well.
What do you got?
Okay, so it's totally up to you what you want to put in here. Now, again, we put a lot of like tuna and salmon, but you could actually get to-go peanut butter cups or to-go, you name it, because you're finding nowadays that in the age of convenience, even though when prepping, you don't want to go with the convenient stuff, you don't want to go with bulk. When it comes to these MRE packs, convenience is your best friend because they already have them pre-packaged for you, and they'll usually last quite a long time in those packages they put for you. All right, so I'm gonna start off with breakfast. For myself, I'm not much of a Pop-Tart bite person, so I'm going to just grab a couple packs of oatmeal, some animal crackers, why not? I can't drink coffee, so let's see. Lemonade sounds good. I'll grab a lemonade drink, and I'll grab a fizzy, probably 2 electrolytes, those are good. 1 bag of rice. Now look at all these down here. All to choose from. Spicy Thai chili sounds really good, but I'm gonna have to go with, the buffalo style chicken. Let me throw that real quick. All right, we also have, now in this case too, we also have some classic almond butter. But again, if you have peanut butter, whatever the case may be, I'll go and pick it up now. We also have packs of crackers. Great, I'm gonna leave this for my wife, she really likes those. But I do have the crackers to go along with my tuna. Now, when it comes to packaging these up, we just simply put them in some bags like this. They'll last a couple years like this. Honestly, you don't want to go much longer than that anyway, but if you really actually want to help it out, you can actually get small paper bags, wrap them up in the paper bags, and when you vacuum seal it, put an oxygen absorber in. It will actually help it stay fresher longer. But again, honestly, I don't think it's a big deal just keeping the bags like this, and you should be just fine. All right, got the important things. I'm gonna take one of each as far as these go. Because again, right now we're on keto, but this is for when crap hits the fan. I'm gonna be eating some Butterfingers, some pretzels, some raisins, a pack of Oreos, a pack of peanuts, a pack of crackers. All this is great stuff. Now again, we're not seeing a lot of protein-rich food here. If we wanted to, you could always buy extra of these and put them in. You really could, if you wanted to, buy cans of tuna. You could. Or cans of chicken. Especially if we have a family of 10, we could probably, in reality, buy like 3 cans of chicken with the pull tops, and that way you don't have to worry about it. But if you use a regular can of tuna, you're gonna have to worry about a can opener. Or do you? Do you know you can actually take a can, flip it upside down, and rub it on a rock? It'll actually eventually eat way through the seal and you'll be able to open it up like that if you ever need to. All right, second, we're also about being very frugal. So if you ever go to a restaurant or anything and they have these extra little fork knife combinations, or maybe a spoon, maybe grab a couple extra, maybe they give you a couple extra, we always take them and store them away. Same thing with ketchup and mustard packets for just this reason. Salt packets, pepper packets, absolutely. So whenever you actually have extra condiments or even hot sauce is the best thing in the world, then you can also add it to your bag. Okay, I have everything together for my bag. Let's go ahead and seal it. Now we have a bunch of food sealers for our family, but our big food saver here is our best one. We love this thing. Now in reality, again, all this food will last a couple years even without sealing it. So don't really stress about that. We like to seal it in this to make everything really nice and tight. And even more so, you could simply just put it into like a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. Try to squeeze out all the air as possible. It's not gonna make much of a difference. Go ahead and zip it up. And then for storage reasons, put it right inside the refrigerator until it's time to use it. We'll just give it a little bit longer shelf life. But we're talking about what, 2 or 3 years to hold all this stuff for you, which is really nice compared to paying for an MRE, which actually will last 30 years or more, which are not really that tasty and they're kind of expensive. But this is actually a much more efficient way of doing it. All right, so our food sealer is really nice. We actually have the bags right in here. And now the hardest part about this, if you have one of these, is trying to judge how much food is going to sit inside the bag without trying to waste it. Obviously, we could pull a whole bunch off if we wanted to. So I'm going to say maybe about right here. Oops. Let's try it right there. Okay, let's go ahead and seal it on one side first. Honestly, I think I used too much bag. Okay, nice and sealed. Now, I have all this room to put my stuff in. Any order is fine, but of course I try to be as ergonomic as possible. Salt in there. Get my candy bars. Of course, again, any ketchup, salt, things like that. Yeah, I made the bag a little bit too big, but that's okay. Better be too big than too small, because then you have to redo the whole thing. Look at that. That's why I love the food saver, because now we actually have it. Again, I did a little bit too long, that's okay. Here is our MRE, and I realized I told her I forgot to put in a fork and spoon on this, but that's okay. In my backpack, I actually have the reusable fork and spoon combination. All right, now that you see how it's done, we'll go through and let the kids go to town, and we'll start making some for everybody. Troops, line up.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Toyo is going first. So let's get you a bag. So tell me, my little friend, do you like Pop-Tarts better or oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Do you like apple oatmeal or maple and brown sugar? apple it is. So let's
Apple.
Apple, all right. I'm assuming you like graham animal crackers. Who
Yeah.
doesn't? Oh yeah.
Thank you.
We have some groovy grape.
Oh, I want that thing.
Mm-hmm. We have some rice. 'Cause I
Oh,
know-
I want that thing.
I know Toby likes rice too. Now let's move down. So do you like tuna?
Yeah.
Or do you like tuna or chin chin? He
Tuna.
calls chicken chin chin. You want tuna?
Yeah.
Do you want some wild caught light tuna?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good. Do you like Snickers bars?
Oh, yeah.
Butterfingers?
Yeah.
Twix bars?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
I kind of knew it.
I want all of them.
You like all this. How about bum gum?
Oh, yeah.
How about 3 pieces of bum gum?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you like raisins?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like pretzels?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything you don't like? Do you like Oreos?
Yeah.
Do you like crackers?
Yeah.
He's easy. Now, obviously, customing it to every kid is a really good thing. Do you like peanuts?
Yeah.
And do you like peanut butter crackers?
Yeah.
All right. So you want pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take his and seal it, and Mr. Sam, you're going to go ahead and work with Corbin and go with the next one.
Do you want Pop-Tarts or oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal, apple or brown sugar?
Apple. Apple. Wow, what are you doing?
You'll
Alright.
see.
Do you like animal crackers?
Yeah, what are you
yeah.
doing?
You'll see.
You want
This will be cool.
Yeah, alright. You want one of these?
Yes, please.
Oh, I got it right there.
What about the bubble gum?
Oh, okay. You want gum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it hot?
Is it sealed?
Please?
Do you want raisins?
Yes, please.
Alright. Do you want pretzels?
Okay, Mr.
Yes,
Sam.
please.
Okay.
You can kind of see
You
what's
want
on
some
there.
crackers?
So you gotta grab your own.
What about this? Dimes.
Potatoes right here.
Dimes.
Oh.
You want crackers?
Yes, please.
Mom.
Do you want peanuts?
Animal crackers?
Thank you.
You want regular crackers?
Yes.
Alright. Do you want Oreos?
That's
Strawberry flavor.
There you go.
Go ahead and grab a chicken or a tuna. David, if you want to get a bag out and start getting
Yeah,
into
I want to eat them.
Can I get 2 Pop-Tarts?
it. Sure.
Mom. Dad, can I have one bubble gum?
I gave you 3 bum gum. Do you want one right now?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Can I pink, blue, white?
Pink, blue, and white.
Can I do whatever?
Okay, sorry, we had a baby meltdown. If you've ever had babies, you know how they melt down. Crackers?
Yep.
All right. What else? Oreos. Trick or treat. The bag of crackers? Okay, hold on your bag. Let me seal up Corbin's bag.
Can I have some butter?
Okay, so Sam put it in here. We'll cut for a second so I can repack this thing. Okay, repacked. Let's go ahead and seal this one up. Somebody's excited. Okay, so there's Janice. Now, again, one of the things I want to point out too, there's not a lot of proteins in here. There's the pack. You can always put a couple of these in there, or some peanut butter ones too, some more chicken. There's a lot of, seems like candy in here. Chocolate, Pop-Tarts, pretzels, crackers, and it's true. But remember, if you're actually using these, we're not talking about going on a picnic. We're talking about like bugging out or doing something we're getting a lot of energy, and especially with kids, keeping them fed with these things constantly. We're talking about, practically speaking, 1 day supplies here. So again, it's up to you what you put in there, but for a bugging out bag, a little MRE bugging out one, this will work really well.
I am gonna do a strawberry.
You can take 2 of these if you want to, Sam.
No. I got under the animal crackers.
And I'm gonna make these ones for our daughters, Hannah. They're both in college, and they're studying. They don't have time to make these bags to bug out with. Only 1 bag of rice, Sam.
Yeah.
I know you like rice.
Rice is good. You do the buffalo style chicken.
I think Hannah would probably like, lemon pepper, don't you
lemon
think?
pepper, yeah.
All right. So one last point I want to make is when you actually put the stuff in the Ziploc bags, Doesn't matter if it's crackers or stuff. You want to make sure you squeeze out as much air as possible. Because what happens is when the vacuum sealer squeezes, it could pop this open. Now it's not going to ruin the food. It's just going to shoot potatoes all over inside your bag, and who wants that? All right, all done. We did 10 bags. Cost analysis, we're looking at about $4.25 per person, which isn't bad. But anyway, less than $5. Personally, I'd probably put like an extra tuna or an extra chicken in there. But this actually could last you all day, especially if you're on the run, you're on the lam, if you're on the go with bugging out. And now, if you actually have a big family like I do, something you might want to try to do instead of actually splitting it up, you could actually do the same type of thing, but actually have an MRE meal for the whole family instead. It actually could work a lot better. All right, here's a question for you. What would you put in your bag? And I guess that's everything we want to talk about, except time to, bug out everybody? All right, thanks for watching.
Bye.